I was very excited when I found out my first opponent for my title defense. Iuri Lapicus is a great fighter. He's undefeated, and he's on a two-fight win streak and one championship so far. So I think it's gonna make for an exciting matchup. No, for me, I feel that every fighter has a time where they're gonna face their first defeat, and I'm very confident in my skill set. I'm confident in how hard that I've trained for this match, and so I'm very confident that Yuri's gonna be walking away with his first defeat. For me, my pre-fight preparation consists all just of clearing my mind, making sure that there's nothing else in my head other than the fight and my game plan for the match. So, for me, really, it's just about clearing my mind, making sure that I have a good headspace and I'm absolutely 100% focused. Yeah, it is, in a way, it is a big responsibility, but for me, I try not to focus too much on the things that I've accomplished. I try to spend most of my time focusing on the things that I've still yet to accomplish. I have many goals in this sport, and I feel like this is just the beginning of my journey. So for me, I don't feel like I've accomplished anything yet. It's still just the start. For me, I believe 100% that Angela deserves to keep her belt. She has she's been the only person to ever hold the atomweight belt. She won the inaugural belt, and since then she's defended it multiple times. So there's really no one that's been able to touch her in the atomweight division, and there's nobody that is a clear contender that could fight for the title. So it only makes sense that they're going to do an atomweight Grand Prix, and there's no point to strip her in the meantime because it's going to take at least a year before the Grand Prix has a result, and by that time Angela will already be preparing to make her come back and defend her belt. Yeah, so for me, originally the fight card in Tokyo, I didn't want to fight. I was offered a spot on that card, but I declined because I wanted to be there for my sister. However, 10 days out, they gave me the call Eddie Alvarez is injured, and if I didn't take that fight, there would have been no Grand Prix. There would have been no results to the lightweight Grand Prix. There would have been one less fight on an exciting card. So I felt like it was just my obligation as the champ to step in there and fill that void. And I had no doubt in my mind that I was going to get my hand raised that night. I'm very confident in my skill set, and I train hard year round. So that's why I was able to take the opportunity on such short notice. Yeah, so it's definitely going to be different. And some fighters really enjoy the bright lights, and some fighters would prefer to fight in a stadium with no crowd. But for me, there's no difference. I genuinely love to step into that cage and fight. So for me, it's just about getting in there and taking out my opponent. It doesn't matter if there's no crowd or if there's 20,000 people in the crowds. It doesn't make a difference. For me, the beauty of martial arts is that it's just constantly evolving, and so I train in almost every martial arts discipline on a daily basis. So I feel like it wouldn't be about directing my energy and time towards one specific martial arts, but just continuing to improve on every single area, because as it is, I feel I've been training in mixed martial arts as a whole from a very young age. So I do have a very decent understanding of each range. And for me, it would just be about upping each area. Oh, man, Amir he's a longtime teammate of mine. And, I would say we were friends. We have a very good relationship, very cordial relationship. And right now, my heart just goes out to him and his dad. I heard the story about them, and I've seen how close they are. Very much reminds me of the relationship I have with my father. So right now, man, my heart just goes out to him and his family, and I really pray for the best for his dad. As for him getting a title shot, if that opportunity ever presented itself in the future, I know he would be a great opponent. He's a great fighter as well. However, I do feel like he need to get past a few top ranked contenders before that happens. But you can never really count anything out.